Afternoon, YouTube. Today I want to give you a quick review of my Leatherman Wave. This is not to be confused with the Leatherman Wave Plus. This is the original one. I've had this one for about 2 or 3 years now. I got it from Lowe's. Typically these run on about $100 online and in stores. Picked this one up for a steal for around $60 at Lowe's a few years back, and I couldn't pass up on it. That was a heck of a deal for these. I just want to kind of give you an idea of how well it's held up and things I like about it using the last couple years. First off, it comes with a leather sheath with the Leatherman logo. Has a little room on the side to do a extension for the driver, and maybe throw a couple actual bits or something in there. But the thing I really like about this tool is it's got all locking blades. You got 4 external and the rest of them are internal. They all lock in place, which, like I said, I like that, and the blades on the outside are also one-handed opening. So kind of starting off with it, on this side you have your fine blade, and again locking here. On the other side you have your serrated blade. Now, the thing I like about this, and some people know, some people don't know, but Leatherman actually, if you're having to use this tool and maybe you can't see or aren't able to, for some reason, be able to look at your hand, look at the tool when you're trying to open it up and find it, you can see on here the serrated blade has a couple grooves dug into the spine of it, and that allows you just to feel without opening it and looking at it. Lets you feel, all right, that's my serrated blade, and you're able to open it and use it and access it quickly. Same on the other side. The fine blade is smooth on the outside, so you know when you open that one it's going to be your fine blade. So I thought that was very smart to think that out, and it's such a small detail, but I'm sure that's helped out somebody somewhere. On the same side with the fine blade, you have your wood saw. I've used this one a little bit when I've been at the shop and didn't want to get an actual bigger saw out and something quick cut. It is very, very sharp. This, as well as my Victorinox Hiker, are 2 of my favorite saws on multi-tools. I think this one is fantastic. And then on the same side as the serrated blade, you have your file. You got a metal file, wood file, and then on the inner spine here you have a place where you can do notching in woods. You can also sharpen your blade and stuff on there. Haven't used this one a whole lot. I have other files and stuff that I've used more often. When you open this one up, again you got your main tool here with your pliers. You have your needle nose pliers, your regular pliers, and your wire cutters. The thing about these, the biggest difference between this and the Wave Plus is obviously the Wave Plus you can interchange and replace these wire cutters. I haven't had any problem. Haven't cut a lot of wire with this tool. I've used other Leathermans more because I do have a rebar that does have replacement wire cutters, but haven't had any problem with these. These are also not spring loaded like the Sidekick and others, but it is no problem. Something else I really like, and it's just one of the finer details of it. Out of probably my 12 to 15 main multi-tools that are interchanged for EDC, this one is my favorite for how well they're rounded off on the edges. When you really grip and dig in hard on a bolt or something, these don't dig in your hand. They feel great. They're very comfortable in the hand. And I think that just tells again a lot about their quality of Leatherman's tools. They're perfectly rounded off. They feel great in the hands. Can definitely endure hard work there. So to continue on with the internal tools, again you have your ruler on the inside. You got about 7 inches and it looks like 18 centimeters. At least here it is usable compared to some other multi-tools. You can easily read this compared to some other ones where there's just on the side and the tool doesn't open up like a butterfly like this and not being able to use it. At least this is usable. I have used it a few times, but most of them I have a measuring tape here nearby. Back to the internal tools, and again all these are locking. First off you have your traditional can opener and bottle opener, as well as your wire stripper here. You unlock all the tools on the inside by clicking that button to unlock it. Then the next tool next to it is the screwdriver. It has interchangeable bits. You have your Phillips as well as your flathead. The thing with Leatherman though, they do make theirs a little different compared to the Gerber center drive that takes a traditional bit. These are kind of flatted and rounded off here, so you have to kind of purchase these actually back from Leatherman to replace them, which isn't a huge deal, but it would have been nice if it was able to use regular bits. So that's only tools on that side, on the inside of it. Flipping to the other side, you have your bigger flathead screwdriver. Some people again use these as pry bars as well. I don't like to use them. I have other tools I can use for more prying, but you can use that. Next tool. Some people I've heard complain saying this is kind of useless. And I guess it is unless you're doing fine work, but you have an interchangeable fine screwdriver with a Phillips and a flathead on there. I wear glasses, and you can see this has gotten a little use from it. I wear glasses, and I do a little fine work from time to time, so this is coming handy for me. Again, not for everybody, but it does work for me. And if you wear glasses, I'm sure it will come in handy for you as well. And then the last pair of tools on this one is the scissors. These are great scissors. I've used them. They cut very fine with the thumb rest there. It doesn't dig into your thumb. It feels great for light cutting and stuff like that. And it never hurts to have scissors because I always can find a need for them. So again, I definitely recommend this, especially if you can pick this tool up for cheap. Again, it's not the Plus, so it doesn't have the interchangeable wire cutters. So if that's something you're going to use this a lot for wire cutting, then you might want to consider that. But for the price, and I don't do a whole lot of work with wiring, I think this has been a fantastic tool. The one thing I wish it did come with would have been a pocket clip. I know you can purchase those, which I'm starting to think I might actually start doing now. I don't have a problem wearing sheath on me, but definitely a pocket clip does come in handy and makes it a lot more accessible. So you can definitely get one of those for these, but that would have been one of the only things I wish it just would have came with it from the get-go. But definitely highly recommend the Leatherman Wave. Fantastic tool. It's one of the most popular EDC tools out there on forums, and I definitely would recommend it as well. Thanks.